Hey Freedom Family, this is Mark, and I am so glad that you're here at _Freedom for Life _ where we give you the tools, the truth, and the knowledge to take you from where you're at to where you're called and created to be. And I am so ready for today's conversation because today we get to have an honest conversation about what to do, how to recover, how to move forward when you feel like you've really blown it in your life. So let's get started, shall we? Hey, and as we're getting started today, do me a favor, do my top 5. Could you subscribe? Let us know that you're part of the Freedom family. Could you hit the notification so you don't miss out on any of the conversations? Could you put a comment down below? Let us know what you like about the conversation or what conversations you want to have. Hit the like button so that we know that what we're doing here resonates with you. And don't forget to check out down below our Instagram and our Facebook links. They are there, and we want to have you be part of that conversation as well. One thing that we need to start with is the honest truth, and the honest truth is this: we're all human. And if you're like me, then maybe there's some time in your life where you felt like you've really messed up, whether it's firebombing a relationship and you feel like you're not going to be able to recover from it, or you've made some crazy mistake that you know is just going to ruin your life, or you've driven your finances off a cliff and you don't know how you're going to be able to recover from that. At the end of the day, the truth is, we've all been there at least several times in our life where we felt like this thing is just going to mess up my life forever. I'm not going to be able to recover. Can you raise a hand if you're there? Well, I just need to let you know I have some things, some tools and some truths that I want to give you if you're a person who's in that place or you know somebody who's in that place. And the first tool is this: can you forgive yourself? Because here's the truth in forgiving yourself. You were never required to beat yourself up because of your mistakes. The only thing that you would hopefully do is repent. If perfection was a standard that you had for your life and anything short of that you were going to fail, then maybe you want to reset your standards to the reality of what life really looks like. And at the end of the day, you're more than one decision, you're more than one action, you're more than one mistake that you've made. So do me a favor, first and foremost, forgive yourself, and then we'll be able to move on to the other things. And the second thing I would tell you to do is this: because we're honest humans who want kind and caring relationship, the second thing I would invite you to do is this: is to make amends where you're able to. Which means this: sometimes it means looking somebody in the eye and saying, hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I did that. I'm sorry I said that. It wasn't okay for me to do that. Please forgive me. You're not required to feel shame and regret. You are required to go to that person who you've hurt and make up for it by saying words that will help the relationship be restored eventually and healed eventually and hopefully. And it starts with these words: I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Make amends to the people that you've hurt in whatever way you may have. So here's the next thing I would encourage you, and it is this: refuse to allow that one mistake, that one decision, that one action define you. It doesn't mean we don't recognize that something we did was not correct and okay, but what it does say is that I'm more than that one thing that I've done. Sometimes we want to be labeled, or we allow ourselves to be labeled in our mistakes rather than looking at ourselves from the truth of who we are. Could you please do this and allow even this possibility to be in your life that maybe you're more than that one thing that you did? And in that place, again, within all encouragement, could you find resources to grow yourself into who you believe you are, not to allow yourself to stay in who your actions told you were? In that place, you give yourself such a great opportunity to be more than your mistakes and your errors and your issues, and you get the opportunity to release them because you're not them, they're just decisions that were made. And the fourth encouragement I would give you is this: it's very straightforward. Fix what you can fix. Whatever issue, whatever error, whatever thing that you did that was incorrect or what have you, what steps can you take to make it right? If it's a financial decision, or it's something you did at your workplace, or it's an interaction that you had that wasn't healthy and whole, do what you can do to fix that issue. Because at the end of the day, that's all you can be expected to do. Find resources, find tools, get help, raise a hand, and find ways where you can at least try to fix the things that are fixable in that conversation, in that decision, in that action that you've taken. Last suggestion, last encouragement I have for you, if you're counting, there's 5 of them, and this last one is this: hey, move forward with your life. Here's the interesting thing: you're not required to sit in the midst of your mess, and you're not even required to drag it along with you into your future. I believe that you have permission from me and from your life to do this. Move forward with the comfort that you've done all you can to fix the situation you're in. It may not be fixed, it may not be perfect, but if you've put in your effort and the best that you could do, then you've done all you can do and you're allowed to move forward. Hear this clearly: even if those around you who you may have hurt or may have been impacted by the situation are trying to make sure that you don't move forward. By bringing it up, by reminding you, by telling you, I don't know if you've been in those situations, but many times we are, where we desire to move forward when other people are desiring for us to still be punished for the things that we did. Allow yourself to move forward, even if they don't desire for you to do it. And in that place, and in these 5 areas and encouragements, you can make your life what you've desired for it to be, instead of what your circumstances and a single decision have caused it to be for a moment. Your life is better, greater, wider, and more amazing than a single decision, than a single action, than a single word or conversation. Allow yourself to move forward. There's hope for your future. This isn't the end. This isn't the end of the story. This isn't the end of your life. This isn't the end of the conversation. This is simply a moment where you get an opportunity to reset, to recalibrate, and to move forward. And in that place, be better for it next time with the wisdom that you've gained from it this time. Hey, my name is Mark, and I'm glad you're here at _Freedom for Life _ where we give you the tools, the truth, and the knowledge to take you from where you're at, wherever you're at, to where you're called and created to be. Give me your top 5 when you can. Subscribe. Let us know that you're part of the family, because we want you in the Freedom family. Hit the notification bell so that this conversation and any conversation we have, you get to be a part of. And speaking of being a part, hey, give us a comment. Let us know what conversations you want to have, and maybe where we're having the conversations you do want to have to encourage us. And then, speaking of encouraging, hit that like button so that we know that something we're doing is resonating with you. Obviously, have conversations with us in our Instagram and our Facebook account. Those links are down below. And don't forget to do this. Share this with somebody you know who may be struggling with decisions and hopelessness and errors and issues in their life that they can't seem to move beyond. Share this with them and see if you don't help them move forward in their life. Last but not least, Freedom Family, dominate your day.